Hello there, Lazy Man Racing, bringing you some more NASCAR Heat 4 custom liveries. Today's going to be an unusual one. You probably don't recognise this car. This is the promo car for the NASCAR Pro Series on iRacing. So this will be basically NASCAR has a sim racing series, and this is their promo car for the new sponsor Coca-Cola. So we're going to replicate that here on NASCAR Heat 4, a completely different game, but still has relatable bits. It's both NASCAR and they're both played on computers. So here we go. First of all, you want the Chevrolet Camaro, because that's obviously the best car in the game. But here we go. We go to paint schemes, and we go all the way to the left, and we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 across. Okay, 7 across, and as you can see from the reference image in the bottom left, that looks pretty alright. Obviously on the front bumper there's white, but unfortunately there isn't too much I can do about that, and at the back it's more white as well. But once again, with the limitations of NASCAR Heat 4, this is the best I can do. So now you just want the normal stock red. There isn't, it's a very bold normal red. I had a look at these custom reds, and there isn't one I'd say really appealed strongly. That looks similar, so I think you go for the normal bold red. And if you have it blue, it looks like the Pepsi livery. But here we go. We go all the way to the normal stock red, and we have stripe 2 in the exact same. This gives that white part, that stripe looking thing. It looks like, it just looks good. Obviously stripe, you want the normal white. If you go into the customs, the white doesn't look as bold, and it looks murky grey, so you go for the stock white. Now you want number 3. It is the number 3 car, and for once 3B looks alright. It looks as bang on as you can get it, to be fair. So you want that 3B, and you want it in that stock white. Because of the black outline on the number, it doesn't blend in with that white stripe on the car. Rim style, you want the second across. I was surprised by this because I thought they'd go for a red ring around the rim, or they'd just go for normal black, or go for red. But they haven't done what they've done. They went for the yellow, and I think that might be a limitation with iRacing. Maybe that's just the words they use normally, but there you go. That's why that's like that. If you want to customize it yourself, and you think, I like accuracy, but I like to make it my own style, then you could go for pure red, or you could go for white. There's quite a few colours to choose from, but I'd say if you are ignoring accuracy, red, pure white. If you want accuracy, then it's going to be the yellow rims, the yellow ring around the rim. As for sponsors, Coca-Cola is bright white writing. You'd think Alice would be right, but because of the bold black outline across the logo, it's not quite as fitting. So we flick through, and you could go for Shriners Hospital for Children, but it's a black outline. It's Procure maybe, but that blends too well with the red, unfortunately. As we flick through, Team Access 2 in your face. And we just keep flicking up, all the way till we find. You could have that one, Ingersoll Rand, or, which I had it, Brandt. And I think the Brandt's big, bold, and it seems to suit it best. So I'm going to sit with Brandt. On the side, there is a sponsor. It's called Stock X. So now you can have off-axis paint, but basically what it is black. As you can see by the picture at the bottom left, it's a black with a green X, and you go for ICANN. It's once again, this is one of those sponsors which we haven't got in the game, and we don't have an accurate way of replicating it. So I've just gone for off-axis paint. Now for the rear quarter, once again big bold white writing, we're going to have Brandt. And we'll just carry on with that sponsor theme, having Brandt everywhere else. On the rear TV you can't see it, so you could go for someone else, you could go for anything really, whatever takes your fancy. I don't think I'll have anything on there because you can't see it. You could go for the off axis, match the rear quarter, the side sponsor. But I think I'm going to go for nothing. There's no point, sir. There you go, that's what it looks like. That's the replication of the number 3 promo car for the NASCAR iRacing series. Let's go see what it's like on Daytona. Let's have a look at the car around the Daytona circuit. So there we go, a nice outside view as we finish lap 1 at the back of the field. You can see the car looks a bit out of place because of how plain it is, but the problem is that's what the livery looks like. That's obviously Coca-Cola's way of just promoting their brand on the car, and it doesn't look all bad, I must admit. So if you enjoyed this and want to see more custom liveries, remember to like and subscribe, and join me for the next race. Join me for the next livery here on NASCAR Heat 4. Until then, enjoy.